Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kanzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamurogi no migoto mochite. Sumendi oya kamuki sanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no imuka no tachihana no odo no ahari harari. Misogi harai tamo toki ni narimasen. Harai dono kami tachi moro moro no magagoto sumi kegare o
Arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o amasu kami kunitsu kami aoyorosu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuji koma no mimi furi tatete Kikoshime seto kashikomi kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami Mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie mi oya nushi no kami Mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kannagara tamachi haemase Kannagara tamachi haemase
Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining evermore brilliantly, awaits the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan, and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified, as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. I have been blessed. How happy I am to have been saved by God's healing light when I was ill and in danger of losing my life. I now receive his abundant blessings. How grateful I am to be healed of the illness that clouded my mind and spirit. I cannot serve God enough to express my gratitude. Nothing is as precious as life itself. Now, in this lifetime, we can serve God in his divine plan for the world. Salvation on a spiritual level alone, without any regard for the material side, cannot be true salvation. We can have real peace of mind only when we believe solutions to physical problems are possible. Some fears, such as that of starvation, can be eased if we believe someone is going to bring us food. We can have peace of mind about other problems, such as disease or poverty, when we trust that they can be solved through faith in God. In this way, solutions on both the physical and spiritual levels can bring us to a state of true salvation. The most important goal of this dual approach should be to eliminate disease and make people healthy. Material blessings are meaningless if you are suffering from illness. Thus, the first condition for the salvation of humanity must be to help everyone achieve true health.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. Thank you also for your daily prayers geared towards world peace and the victims of wars and natural disasters. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Maureen Rodriguez Zabig-Zang from Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. Maureen is now 68 years old and became a Johrei member 3 years ago. September 2018, her father, then 91 years old, had a severe urinary tract infection and was hospitalized. Maureen became desperate because his condition caused complications in the kidneys and intestines. Same time, contracted hospital bacterium. Her sister-in-law is a Johrei member and lives in another state. Contacted our local church and spoke with the minister in charge. A leader was sent to provide Johrei assistance to her father on a daily basis. He needed hemodialysis, went to the ICU, but continued to receive Johrei. Marie asked God to save him, and she made the commitment that as soon as he would be discharged from the hospital, she would go with her father to the Johrei Center to express gratitude for his life. In a few days, the doctor informed that his condition improved and that the respirator, the hemodialysis, would no longer be necessary. Consequently, her father was transferred to a regular hospital room and continued to receive Johrei. Gradually, he was revitalized and his clinical condition stabilized. After approximately 3 months, he was discharged from the hospital. They both began to attend the Johrei Center, and in March of 2019, Maureen was allowed to receive the sacred focal point for Hikari. In February of the following year, it was her father's and her husband's turn to become Johrei members. Thus, they were able to daily exchange Johrei daily and study the teachings of Meishu-sama. 2020, her father, aged 93, experienced intense coughing. In addition, his kidneys and intestines began to function irregularly. Once again, he was hospitalized. Marie immediately looked for her minister and requested Johrei assistance. However, she decided to call the lay leaders and clarify that now she should take on the mission herself, as the spiritual bond between parents and children is very strong. Consequently, she channeled him about 3 hours of Johrei a day. At the same time, she made small flower arrangements and placed them in the room where he was hospitalized. After almost 3 months of hospitalization, his symptoms of cough subsided, his intestines stabilized, and his urinary tract has returned to normal. Her father was discharged with compliments from the medical staff. Today, at the age of 95, he's very healthy and feeling happy. Maureen learned the importance of intensive Johrei channeling and the responsibility that belongs to family members in times of purification. She's very thankful to God and Meishu-sama, as well as to her ancestors, for the protection granted and the permission to engage in our practice of faith. She now commits to every day share the light of Johrei to others, aiming for them to find the path of salvation to serve the divine. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this powerful faith experience. I wish you all a most wonderful weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed evening.